Ms. Mamta Verma, Additional Chief Secretary, Industries, Government of Gujarat. Ms. P. Bharti, Secretary, Department of Science and Technology. We also welcome on stage Shri Amitesh Kumar Sinha, CEO ISM, Mr. Sanjay Mehrotra, CEO Micron Technology, Dr. Randhir Thakur, CEO and MD Tata Electronics, Mr. Ajit Manocha, President and CEO Semi Global, Mr. Girish Chandra Chaturvedi, Chairman CG Semi Private Limited, Mr. Ramesh Kannan, Managing Director Keynes Technology. Ladies and gentlemen, let's extend a warm applause for the esteemed dignitaries on the dais. It's time to formally welcome our distinguished dignitaries now. May I respectfully request Ms. Mamta Verma, Additional Chief Secretary, Industries, Government of Gujarat, to kindly welcome Shri Bhupendra Bhai Patel, Honorable Chief Minister, Sir, Gujarat, with a memento. And this memento comes from Indisemic, a proud Ahmedabad-based semiconductor design startup by Mr. Jinal Shah and Mr. Nikul Shah. I now request Mr. P. Swaroop, Industries Commissioner, Government of Gujarat, to kindly welcome Shri Ashwini Vaishnav, Sir, Honorable Union Minister for Electronics and Information Technology, Government of India. I now request Ms. P. Bharti, Secretary, Department of Science and Technology, to kindly welcome Shri Harshbhai Sanghvi, Honorable Deputy Chief Minister, Government of Gujarat. I now request Mr. Kuldeep Arya, MD, Dholera Industrial City Development, to kindly welcome Shri Arjun Modwadia, Sir, Honorable Minister for Science and Technology, Forest and Environment and Climate Change. I now request Ms. Neha Kumari, Mission Director, Gujarat State Electronics Mission, to kindly welcome Shri M.K. Das, Chief Secretary, Government of Gujarat. I also request Ms. Neha Kumari to kindly welcome Ms. Mamta Verma, Additional Chief Secretary, Industries, Government of Gujarat. Thank you, everyone. In order to start the day and this August gathering, I now respectfully invite Ms. P. Bharti, Secretary, Department of Science and Technology, Government of Gujarat, to deliver her welcome address.
Honorable Chief Minister Shri Bhupendra Bhai Patel ji, Honorable Union Minister Shri Ashwini Vaishnav ji, Honorable Deputy Chief Minister Shri Harsh Sanghvi ji, Honorable Minister Science and Technology Arjun Modwadia ji, Honorable Chief Secretary M.K. Das sir, Additional Chief Secretary Industries Mamta ma'am, Mr. Amitesh sir, CEO Indian Semiconductor Mission, Mr. Sanjay Mehrotra, CEO Micron Technology, Dr. Randhir Thakur, CEO and MD Tata Electronics, Mr. Ajit Manocha, President CEO Semi Global, Mr. Girish Chandra Chaturvedi, Chairman CG Semi, Mr. Ramesh Kannan, MD Keynes, distinguished industry leaders, academia, innovators, global partners, dear students from various institutes and friends of the media, Namaskar. Today, from the land of Mahatma Gandhi and Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, Gujarat welcomes you all to the Gujarat Semiconnect 2026. Not just as a conference, but as a commitment. There is a well-known thought. The future belongs to those who prepare for it today. India is preparing and Gujarat is preparing with speed, scale and sincerity. Under the global vision of Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Bhai Modi ji, India is moving from being a market to becoming a maker, from importing critical technology to building strategic capability. That is the spirit of Atmanirbhar Bharat, and the whole world is watching us. And under the decisive leadership of Honorable Chief Minister Shri Bhupendra Bhai Patel ji, Gujarat is not waiting for future, Gujarat is building it. Friends, semiconductors are the new oil, but more importantly, they are the new oxygen for the digital economy. AI, mobility, healthcare, defense, fintech, everything runs on chips. That is why Gujarat is building an ecosystem that is end-to-end from design to manufacturing, from supply chains to skills. The progress at Dholera SIR and Sanand, our infrastructure readiness, our partnerships with industry and academia reflect one clear message: Gujarat is ready. Gujarat invites the world to collaborate, co-innovate and co-create, because supply chains from the future will be built on trust, resilience and shared prosperity. Let this semi-connect to be a place where ideas become investments, talent becomes technology and vision becomes fabrication. I thank once again all partners, speakers, exhibitors and delegators, and welcome to Gujarat Semiconnect 2026. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your welcome words and setting the context of Gujarat Semiconnect Conference 2026 inaugural session. Gujarat has always been a land where tradition meets transformation. Our journey from a culturally rich heritage to an industrial powerhouse is a testament to our people's spirit. To witness how this legacy of excellence is now powering the global semiconductor revolution, I invite you to view this showcase of Gujarat's pride and readiness through an audio-visual film.
Semiconductors are playing a critical role in the world in more ways than we can imagine. It is our collective aim to establish India as one of the key partners in global semiconductor supply chains.
Driven by the vision of the Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi, India's journey to becoming a semiconductor manufacturing hub started in 2021. India's semiconductor mission's progressive policies and proactive initiatives have played a key role in accelerating this drive. Gujarat, under the leadership of the Honorable Chief Minister Shri Bhupendra Patel, became the first state in India to implement a dedicated policy framework to enable the growth of domestic semiconductor manufacturing ecosystem. Gujarat has emerged as India's most preferred destination for the semiconductor industry due to its world-class infrastructure, seamless logistical connectivity, deep pools of talented workforce, and a conducive business environment. All the 4 approved semiconductor projects in Gujarat are under advanced construction, moving steadily towards commercialization. In record time, Micron Technology is establishing India's first advanced memory packaging facility.
At Micron, we are unlocking the full potential of data to transform it into actionable intelligence. Micron is enabling the future and enriching life for all.
India's first commercial semiconductor fab is being established by Tata Electronics in technology collaboration with Taiwan's PSMC. Dholera SIR is being developed as Semicon City with high-quality uninterrupted dual-grid power, assured redundant water supplies, plug-and-play infrastructure, expressway connectivity, and a dedicated airport. Dholera is engineered for precision manufacturing.
At Tata Electronics, we are proud to be building India's first AI-enabled semiconductor fab in Dholera, Gujarat. Gujarat has a proven track record of delivering large-scale industrial projects with speed and reliability, and we are grateful to partner with Government of Gujarat for building the country's first semiconductor fab.
To support the development of the entire ecosystem, the government of Gujarat has executed a comprehensive framework which supports EDA and fabless design companies under the IT/ITES policy, GCC and R&D units under the GCC policy, manufacturing of electronic components under Gujarat ECMS, manufacturing of electronic hardware, devices, capital equipment, specialty chemicals and gases under the electronics policy. India's first semiconductor packaging cluster is emerging in GIDC Sanand. With these sustained initiatives, the ecosystem is now building up with support from trusted partners and suppliers. The government of Gujarat is supporting establishment of advanced labs in premier educational institutions for workforce development. Chip Packaging Training Center at PDEU. Nano Fabrication Lab at IIT Gandhinagar.
Oil was black gold, but chips are digital diamonds.
With ISM 2.0 on the anvil, Gujarat is ready to realign policy and strategy with Government of India to focus on holistic ecosystem development. Gujarat is leapfrogging as India's gateway to silicon. In the era of artificial intelligence, the future will be built on trusted chips. Gujarat welcomes technology leaders, innovators, investors, supplier ecosystem players. Suswagatam.
From vision to reality, Gujarat is shaping the future of India's semiconductor destiny. Rooted in a legacy of global trade and a culture of relentless enterprise, Gujarat is now the heartbeat of India's semiconductor dream. To share the vision of a global leader who believed in this soil, I invite Shri Sanjay Mehrotra, CEO, Micron Technology, for the industry address. Welcome, sir.
Honorable Chief Minister Shri Bhupendra Bhai Ji, Union Minister Shri Ashwini Vaishnav Ji, Deputy Chief Minister Harsh Sanghvi Ji, distinguished guests, suppliers, good morning. What a day yesterday was. What a historic day. Together, we witnessed something that will be remembered by generations. The inauguration of Micron Pioneer, India's first semiconductor assembly and test manufacturing facility, right here in Sanand, Gujarat. As the pioneer of bringing world-class semiconductor manufacturing to India, Micron, together with India's government, has laid the first stone of a new era. And the bet is paying off. We were deeply honored to have Prime Minister Modi ji, Chief Minister Bhupendra Bhai Patel ji, Union Minister Ashwini ji, Deputy Chief Minister Harsh Bhai ji, US Ambassador Sergio Gore, and so many distinguished leaders with us in our pioneer inauguration. Their presence was a powerful signal, a signal that both India and United States stand firmly behind the vision of a resilient, trusted, and diversified semiconductor supply chain. And as Prime Minister Modi ji said yesterday, the seeds that India planted with conviction during the pandemic are now growing and bearing fruit. India is rapidly becoming a part of the global semiconductor value chain. I could not agree more. Under the India Semiconductor Mission, both the central government and the state government of Gujarat have shown extraordinary commitment and actions, not just through policy, incentive, and infrastructure support, including transportation, energy, community, but through a genuine willingness to listen, to engage, and to work alongside industry to create a truly world-class environment that is not just good for India, but is best for the world. Today, we transition from celebration to collaboration. The Gujarat Semiconductor Conference is about how. To our supplier and partners in the room, you are the bedrock of this ecosystem. To succeed here, we have 5 specific requests. First, safety. At Micron, we live by our value of live safe. Every person who steps into our sites, whether Micron team member or supplier partner, must go home safe every day. So let us together share this priority on safety. Second, sustainability. Micron has made bold commitments to our planet in emissions, in water stewardship, in waste, in responsible manufacturing. We need our supply chain partners to walk this journey with us because our environmental impact is only as strong as our collective effort. Third, proximity. In semiconductors, the supply chain must move at the speed of light. Proximity matters. Local presence matters. Local support and services matter. When the equipment is down, we need spare parts immediately, as speed is the competitive advantage in this era. We encourage you, our partners, to think about how you deepen and expand your footprint here in India, closer to where the action is. Fourth, embrace AI. I urge every one of you to actively adopt AI across your operations, in your manufacturing, in your planning, in your quality systems. Find ways to work faster, smarter, more precisely. Because your efficiency is our efficiency. When you get better, we get better. The entire ecosystem then wins. The companies that adopt AI boldly will be the ones that will lead and win. Last, talent. This may be the most important of all. We need to inject deep expertise into this ecosystem here and build the next generation of semiconductor professionals. There is a lot of talent here. It can definitely benefit from the expertise that we can bring from around the globe to put India absolutely at the top of the semiconductor ecosystem. You saw the video earlier about the STEM lab that Micron built together with our partners at the Ahmedabad Science City. That is exactly the kind of investment in future generations that will make this ecosystem not just viable, but vibrant and thrive. So we welcome you all to partner with us and members of the ecosystem and the government to advance, accelerate the semiconductor entire ecosystem here. Our efforts together can multiply and enlarge the impact that we make. So let me close with this. We stand at the dawn of the AI decade. We know that while data drives intelligence, intelligence cannot survive without memory. This is our unique opportunity. The scale of the memory industry is the heartbeat of the modern world. And together, we are building that pulse right here in India. Let us partner with the government and with each other to accelerate semiconductor ecosystem and infrastructure build out to capture the immense opportunity that is right here before us, and to meet the world's rapidly growing demand for memory, for semiconductors, and that demand is fueled every day by the AI revolution. Thank you. Dhanyavad. Jai Hind. Jai Jai Garvi Gujarat.
Thank you very much, sir. From global partnerships to indigenous strength, I now invite the man spearheading India's domestic semiconductor revolution, Dr. Randhir Thakur, CEO and MD, Tata Electronics, for his keynote address. Welcome, sir.
Good morning. Honorable Chief Minister of Gujarat, Shri Bhupender Bhai Patel ji, Honorable Union Minister of Electronics and IT, Railways and Information and Broadcasting, Shri Ashwini Vaishnav ji, Honorable Deputy Chief Minister of Gujarat, Shri Harsh Sanghvi ji, Honorable Minister for Science and Technology, Government of Gujarat, Shri Arjun Bhai Modwadia ji, Chief Secretary, Government of Gujarat, Shri Manoj Kumar Das, ISM CEO Shri Amitesh Kumar Sinha, senior officials from Government of Gujarat and Government of India, distinguished guests, partners, and my friends from the industry. I would like to express my special thanks and gratitude to Shri Bhupender Bhai Patel ji. माननीय मुख्यमंत्री जी, आपकी सादगी और काम के प्रति आपका समर्पण वाकई में प्रेरणादायी है। आपके नेतृत्व में गुजरात लगातार 8.5% से अधिक जीएसडीपी दर से विकास कर रहा है और की टेक्नोलॉजी इन्वेस्टमेंट्स भी हो रही हैं। Congratulations. My deepest gratitude to the Honorable Union Minister Shri Ashwini Vaishnav ji. माननीय मंत्री जी, आपके नेतृत्व में आज भारत पॉलिसी से प्रोडक्शन तक का सफर रिकॉर्ड समय में तय कर रहा है। Under your leadership, India's electronics journey is becoming globally competitive, from manufacturing mobile phones to packaging chips to producing semiconductor chips and building the 5-layer stack of AI capabilities. You truly galvanized the Honorable Prime Minister Modi ji's vision into action through transformative policies such as PLI, ISM, DLI, R&D support, talent development initiatives. You and the Ministry of Electronics team have created an enabling ecosystem that is turning ambition of Generation Bharat into execution. Thank you. My sincere thanks to Honorable Deputy Chief Minister of Gujarat, Shri Harsh Sanghvi ji, for your personal attention to Dholera Fab, and Honorable Minister for Science and Technology, Shri Arjun Bhai Modwadia ji, for your direct involvement. Thank you. Electronics production in India is growing exponentially. For example, India produced mobile phones worth 70 billion in the last year. With over 30 billion of export, mobile phone was India's #1 exported item in 2025. The PLI scheme has been a key contributor to this milestone. Tata Electronics is humbled to have contributed to this growth. 3 years ago, there were no investments in semiconductor manufacturing in India. Today, it exceeds $25 billion. 10 factories are under development, including 4 in Gujarat. India's semiconductor mission, Amitesh ji, is really on a mission. Speaking from personal experience, Tata Electronics' application from semiconductor fab was approved by ISM in less than 100 days and thereafter endorsed by Gujarat state within 1 week. Given the close linkages between the policies of center and state, this is cooperative federalism of Prime Minister at its best. We recently witnessed success of Global AI Impact Summit, attracting over $250 billion investment, and India entering Pax Silica, an initiative towards securing the supply chain. Thank you, Honorable Minister. You have really attracted the mind share of the entire global technology supply chain to India. In this journey of semiconductor manufacturing, the very first chip of our global customers will be manufactured at the dharti of Dholera right here in Gujarat. I want to thank Gujarat State Electronics Mission, Dholera Industrial Development Authority, and other bodies of the government of Gujarat for giving all the support and confidence to us and to investors across the globe. Tata Sons Chairman is keen to grow Dholera ecosystem, infrastructure, and create employment for thousands of people. We currently have over 7,000 people working on site in Dholera, and at peak, we will have 20,000 jobs. To support this, timely development of social infrastructure is essential. The new 4-lane highway has slashed the travel time to just 60 minutes. Redundant, clean, and uninterrupted power supply and over 100 million liters per day of water has been enabled. International air cargo terminal and high-speed rail will start. To the ecosystem partners present here today, it is very easy to get to Dholera. It is my wish that we organize next Semiconnect in Dholera. Many of you will be visiting Dholera site tomorrow. Thank you for your partnership. We have already onboarded expats from 16 countries. 300 of our employees are trained in Taiwan, bringing skills from process engineering tools to lithography to Gujarat. Dholera will be the only place in the country with deep UV lithography and with a roadmap to EUV lithography. Dholera will become a semicon city with jobs, skills, partners, and innovation all in one place. Dear partners and friends, let us together open India's gateway to silicon right here in Gujarat. Have a great Semiconnect conference. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. From a legacy of industrial power to the cutting edge of silicon, CG is driving Gujarat's manufacturing pride. Please help me welcome Chairman of CG Semi, Shri G.C. Chaturvedi, for his address.
Honorable Chief Minister Bhupen Bhai Patel ji, Union Minister of Railways, Information Broadcasting, Electronics and Information Technology, Shri Ashwini Vaishnav ji, Deputy Chief Minister Harsh Sanghvi ji, Minister of Science and Technology Arjun Modwadia ji, and other dignitaries on the stage, ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning. It's a privilege to stand before you today at a defining moment, not only for our company, but for India's semiconductor journey. Over the past few years, India has moved decisively from being a large consumer of electronics to becoming an emerging hub for semiconductor manufacturing and design. A few years ago, when our Honorable Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi ji, gave a clarion call to make the India a global semiconductor powerhouse, the world watched closely. Would ambition translate into action? Would India truly walk the talk? We did not just walk, we ran. We sprinted in just 2 years. India is poised to see around 4 major OSAT players commence commercial operations if we sustain this momentum. It would not be surprising for India to emerge as a global epicenter of semiconductor ecosystem within a decade. CG Semi completed its first Sanand plant in August 2025 and will start commercial production later this year. A second facility due in 2027 will take combined capacity to roughly 4 billion chips annually for automotive, industrial, infrastructure, and IoT sectors. CG Semi's progress would not have been possible without the unwavering support of the central and Gujarat governments. We are deeply grateful to MITI, ISM, GSEM, GIDC, and entire government ecosystem for enabling policy reforms, from SEZ norm enhancement to development of physical and social infrastructure in Gujarat, and for ensuring the seamless execution of the subsidy process. As a former civil servant, I take immense pride in witnessing government departments working in unison with a shared vision to position India and Gujarat as global semiconductor hub. The journey for India has only just begun. While anchor players have started laying strong foundations, it's now imperative that we accelerate the development of a comprehensive ecosystem encompassing suppliers of raw materials and equipment, academic institutions, training centers, and R&D hubs. With the forthcoming ISM 2.0 policy, we are confident that all these gaps will be bridged, enabling India to emerge as a true semiconductor superpower within the next decade. I really thank you for your trust, support, and your partnership. As we say normally at the end of a book launch, that please buy the book, read it, you will relish. Here, I can very well say, coming from a different state, that whole ecosystem players, if you intend to set up a factory, please come here, set it up, you will relish. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. A global ecosystem is built on the precision of its pioneers. To share how Gujarat is becoming the heart of the world's supply chain, I invite the Managing Director of Keynes Technology, Shri Ramesh Kannan.
Honorable Chief Minister, Shri Bhupendra Bhai Patel ji, Honorable Shri Ashwini Vaishnav ji, Union Minister for Electronics, IT, Railway, Information and Broadcasting, Honorable Shri Harsh Sanghvi ji, Deputy Chief Minister Gujarat, Honorable Shri Arjun Modwadi ji, Minister and Technology and Forest, Environment, Climate Change, Gujarat. Distinguished policy makers, respected industry leaders, partners and friends, good morning to you. It is truly an honor to be part of Gujarat Semi-Connect Conference 26, a platform that reflects Gujarat's decisive intent to anchor India's semiconductor future. First and foremost, I extend my sincere gratitude to our Honorable Chief Minister and the Gujarat government for their visionary leadership, proactive policies and execution speed that have made this state the nucleus of India's semiconductor ambition. The clarity of vision and administrative agility here are setting national benchmarks. I want to really thank our Honorable Sri Ashwini Vaishnav ji for making policies which have become friendly and exciting every industries to become part of this growth. Timely bringing out new policies, whether it is ISM, whether it is PLI, whether it is ECS, has made Indian electronics manufacturing into global map. Thank you, sir. I would like to acknowledge and thank the industry leaders gathered here today. Building a semiconductor ecosystem is not the effort of one company or one government. It is a collective mission requiring collaboration between chip makers, equipment providers, design houses, material suppliers, and local industry. This strategic synergy is exactly what today's theme represents. At Keynes, speed of execution defines who we are. We have moved the determination to support India's transition from services to electronics manufacturing, and now to semiconductor packaging and advanced HDI PCB manufacturing. What once seemed aspirational is now operational. Facilities are coming up at a pace few imagined impossible. We are committed not just to participate in this ecosystem, but to leading from the front as implementers and enablers. Gujarat is not just hosting semiconductor investments, it is building a long-term industrial foundation that integrates high-tech manufacturing with local capacity, talent, and infrastructure. As we move forward, Keynes remains committed to delivering with the same speed, discipline, and ambition, contributing meaningfully to Gujarat's vision and to India's emergence as a trusted global semiconductor manufacturing hub. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you very much, sir. And I now invite Mr. Raghu Panikar, CEO Keynes, on stage to present the mementos to the dignitaries. Foremost, to Shri Bhupendra Bhai Patel, Honorable Chief Minister, sir. I request Mr. Ramesh Kannan, sir, to join. It's a remarkable achievement. Keynes Semicon has qualified the IMP5 package and established full manufacturing capability in just 1 year, reflecting strong industry-government collaboration and India's growing semiconductor capability. Shri Ashwini Vaishnav, Honorable Minister, sir. Thank you. The world is watching. The world is watching Gujarat's rise. To give us the global perspective from the very center of the ecosystem, please welcome Shri Ajit Manochar, President and CEO, SEMI Global. SEMI is the Global Industry Association representing the electronics manufacturing supply chain. Welcome, sir, for your address.
Good morning. Respected Shri Bhupendra Bhai Patel ji, Shri Ashwini Vaishnav ji, Shri Sangvi ji, Shri Mohad Wadi ji, all government dignitaries from Gujarat and central government and other states, all the industry dignitaries on the dais as well as in the audience, and you all. It is an honor to be here with you all today. And this is a very special platform that I have emotional attachment with this. And it will come clear to you why I'm saying this. As I'm getting older, I'm becoming a man of few words. And the last 2 or 3 events, I use one word which describes the entire picture. 2 years ago, I talked about exponential. Last year, I talked about unprecedented. And today, my word is wow. I don't think this applause was justifying the wow word. Once again, that's better, great. And I'll explain all three in with some few descriptions about each. Exponential. 2 years ago, we talked about exponential growth of the industry. I talked about Modi's exponential law of growth, which was kind of replicating what Moore's law in semiconductor. And it was very amazing. Right here on this platform, Modi ji talked about Moore's law, and I translated that into exponential law of growth for the industry, for the country, and for the state of Gujarat. And it is happening. We had 2 semicons, and semicons are here to enable ecosystem for the nation. And the semicons, what has happened here in this country, in Yashadhumi, the number of foreign companies with participation is unprecedented and exponential growth, which has never happened in the SEMI's history of 55 years. So exponential is working. The second part, unprecedented. We are going through a very unique times in the world. Unprecedented geopolitical issues. I'm not going to spend time on that at all. Unprecedented uncertainties. Unprecedented growth because of the AI revolution. IoT revolution the past decade and now this quantum revolution in the next decade. I talked about just even last year, we'll have IC revenue of this industry 1 trillion by 2030. My gosh, I was so wrong. It's going to happen this year, 1 trillion by 2030. And today, I can put a stake in the ground for 2 trillion by 2035. Plus minus 1 year, but it's going to happen. This is unprecedented growth of the industry. And it will be shame on us if we don't get the big share of this growth right here in this country. And that's what my third word came, wow. 3 years ago, roughly 3 years ago, right on this platform, Sanjay ji announced the first investment of setting up a fab in Gujarat. And I said on this stage, this will be a catalyst for many more to come. Yes, that's why there are 10 more units already announced and they are in some stage of production, construction to production. So many thanks to Sanjay ji. Let's give him a big round of applause. Sanjay, you really were the catalyst. And one thing I will say, what happened yesterday, I was emotionally touched with the developments of yesterday. That milestone, nobody should take it trivial. In my professional life, I have done more than 3 ground-field startups. And I can tell you, in even more advanced countries than India. And they were very challenging. What happened here is unprecedented success of Micron. And the credit goes to you all. But I still remember the very first day of the announcement, Bhupinder Bhai Patel ji invited me in the evening to his office, and he asked me, along with his team, what should we focus on? I said, focus on only one thing. Micron should be successful, first time right and all time right. There's no other way to describe the mission. And Gujarat delivered it, and Micron team did a fantastic job. What I heard yesterday, and I compared with my experience in the industry and my own experience, this is unprecedented and very remarkable. Also, this really inspires the new 10 units and many more to come to really do the same way. First time right, every time right with a new record. And that's what we need to do for India. And one other thing which is very remarkable. Yesterday's presentation was all about centered on AI, along with the AI Impact Summit just last week in India. Now imagine the parts, memory devices which will be assembled right here in Gujarat will be supporting the ecosystem for AI, and it puts India on the map of the most advanced AI revolution going on in the world. This is what will bring India the visibility that India needs on a global stage, and this is happening over here. I think with yesterday's milestone, Micron has created a big history, and this will be in the history books forever. And I'm pretty sure that in the coming months, other anchor investors who are sitting on the stage, along with Mr. Thakur Sahab, उनको सब डॉक्टर ठाकुर कहते हैं, उनका नाम है ठाकुर साहब. मैं पब्लिकली कह रहा हूँ ये बात. ठाकुर साहब वो भी अपना दिखाएंगे अपना मिरेकल. एंड मैंने लास्ट टाइम भी दिया था, बताया था कि SEMI has committed, we will support all anchor investors in India unconditionally, and all the ecosystem enablement will happen drastically in an exponential way. So with all I'm saying, that the last comment I want to make here is, I mean, we heard so many things about how government has done so well. Policies are great. ISM has done a superb job. Modi ji, I mean, what more I can say? Everybody knows. I don't want to repeat what people have said. And this quote, I said it maybe once or twice. The late President of US once said, ask not what you can do for the country. Ask not what country can do for you, ask what you can do for the country. So my message to you is, government has done a lot for this country. Now it is the role of fellow Indians, fellow Gujaratis, and fellow other states. See what you can do for the country to put India on the global map, which is already on the path, but as the country, as the most important, reliable, trustworthy country, which is committed, confident, with conviction, and delivers. That's the charter that you all have. With that, I'll say thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. Behind every vision is the resolve to build it. To speak on the administrative grit making Gujarat future ready, I now invite the Chief Secretary of the Government of Gujarat, Shri M.K. Dasa, for the special address. Welcome, sir.
Honorable Chief Minister Sri Bhupendra Patel Sahab, Honorable Union Minister of Electronics, IT and Railway, Sri Ashwini Vaishnav ji, Honorable Deputy Chief Minister Sri Harsh Sanghvi ji, Honorable Minister of Science and Technology Sri Arjun Modwadia ji, dignitaries on dais, of the dais, friends, very good morning. Yesterday we all witnessed a historical day. We saw vision turning to reality when Honorable Prime Minister inaugurated Micron's investment in Southern region. It was first such project in this country, and there are many more to follow. In fact, Gujarat has become now a state where we have got, or we are going to have, very sound ecosystem for semiconductor. Apart from Micron, Tata Electronics, CG Power, UST, and many more projects represent a comprehensive semiconductor ecosystem taking root in the state. The Dholera Special Investment Region, which is one of the largest investment region under development in the world, offers state-of-art infrastructure, especially for high-tech productions. Tomorrow we have arranged a tour to Dholera, so our people can go and visit and have a look and see the skill and preparedness there. We have GIFT. This offers unprecedented financial architecture for the semiconductor investment. Our government of Gujarat, we offer proactive policy support, right from single window clearance to customized incentive package to competitive land allocation and assured power supply. The government of Gujarat has consistently demonstrated its role as an enabler to semiconductor industry. The government of Gujarat, under dynamic leadership of Honorable Chief Minister, is committed to ease of doing business through fast-track approvals and sustained policy reforms. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to Honorable Prime Minister for his visionary leadership, to Honorable Chief Minister for the continued guidance and to Honorable Sri Ashwini Vaishnav ji, Union Minister, for the central government support. Before I end, I will tell you one thing. Based on the growth and return on investment in Gujarat, I can say Dhara of Gujarat is especially blessed by Goddess Lakshmi, Goddess of wealth and prosperity. You come and invest in Gujarat, you will prosper, I'm sure. You will not only prosper, you will have a very good quality life in terms of social and cultural life. It's a vibrant state. Come in Gujarat, invest here, prosper and do well. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Jai Gujarat.
Thank you very much, sir. We're now moving to some important announcements and MOUs. Ladies and gentlemen, today at Gujarat Semiconnect Conference 2026, Department of Science and Technology proudly launched the Gujarat Science, Technology and Innovation Policy 2026-2031. This policy will act as a strong catalyst to build a future-ready workforce and an industry-ready talent pool for the semiconductor and other allied sectors, while strengthening Gujarat's innovation ecosystem. May we now witness the official STI policy video.
साथियों, अब हमें भविष्य के लिए तैयार होना होगा। टेक्नोलॉजी में भी यूनिक आइडियाज पर काम करके लीड लेनी होगी। हमारा लक्ष्य होना चाहिए आने वाले 10 वर्षों में भारत नए स्टार्टअप ट्रेंड्स और टेक्नोलॉजी में दुनिया का नेतृत्व करे।
Aligning with Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi's vision of Vikasit Bharat at 2047 through technological leadership and Atmanirbharta, the dynamic leadership of the Honorable Chief Minister Shri Bhupendra Bhai Patel and Honorable Deputy Chief Minister Shri Harsh Sanghvi, Gujarat aims to become a global powerhouse in innovative research and emerging technologies. With guidance from the Honorable Minister of Science and Technology, Shri Arjun Bhai Modwadia, the Department of Science and Technology, DST, has crafted a comprehensive science, technology and innovation policy for 2026-2031. Through the Swadeshi Anusandhan Fund, Gujarat is making a landmark investment of rupees 1,000 crore, fueling the development of indigenous technologies, establishing science and technology clusters, and nurturing 100,000 proficient researchers by 2030. This pioneering policy charts Gujarat's course to enhance scientific engagement, propels R&D initiatives, encourages IPR creation and fosters an innovation-led economy. A strong and responsive governance and implementation architecture of good cost anchors this policy, enabling a transformative journey where science, technology and innovation become powerful engines of collaborative, inclusive and sustainable growth. Vibrant Gujarat is set to innovate, impact and inspire.
May I now respectfully invite Shri Narottam Sahu, Advisor Gujcos, to kindly come on the stage and present the STI policy booklet to Honorable Chief Minister Sir and Honorable Union Minister Sir to unveil it. I also request the Honorable Chief Guest and the esteemed dignitaries on the dais to kindly unveil the policy. Let's welcome it with a great round of applause. Thank you very much. Leading electronics manufacturing company, Hotai Electronics and Government of Gujarat. This company is engaged in SSD and memory module production, will establish an advanced electronics manufacturing facility at Sanand GIDC with a proposed investment of 250 crores. The project is expected to generate 1,000 plus employment opportunities. May I invite on stage Dato Serili Hunglang, Chairman, Hotai Electronic, Ms. P. Bharti, Secretary, Department of Science and Technology, Government of Gujarat, and Ms. P. Bharti, Secretary, Department of Science and Technology, Government of Gujarat, to exchange the MOU. We also request Mr. P. Swaroop, Industries Commissioner, Government of Gujarat, to join for the exchange. Congratulations and good wishes. Horiba India Private Limited, a subsidiary of Horiba Limited, Japan, will establish an R&D center in Ahmedabad for semiconductor grade mass flow meters and advanced materials. With a proposed investment of 80 plus crores, this initiative will generate over 100 high-skilled employment opportunities. May I invite Dr. Rajiv Gautam, President Horiba India, and Ms. P. Bharti ma'am to kindly do the exchange. Congratulations. HiSPAC is establishing a facility to manufacture semiconductor-grade hydrofluoric acid with a proposed investment of rupees 750 plus crores in Gujarat. This facility will cater the requirement specialty chemicals used by semiconductor industries establishing in Gujarat state. May I invite Mr. Meghav Mehta, Director HiSpec Chemicals Private Limited, and Ms. P. Bharti, Secretary DST, to do the exchange, please. Congratulations and good wishes. Kianch International Technologies Private Limited, in collaboration with GNBS Korea, will set up gas abatement systems, scrubbers for semiconductor and solar industries in Gujarat with investment of 25 crores. 500 plus employment opportunities. We invite on stage Mr. Atul Kumar Pateria, CEO Kianch International, and request Ms. P. Bharti ma'am to kindly do the exchange. Congratulations and good wishes. Rome Semiconductor Private Limited Japan and Suchi Semicon Gujarat are entering into a strategic semiconductor manufacturing partnership to serve both global and domestic markets. First, we would now invite Mr. Ashok Mehta, founder, Suchi Semicon, and Mr. Makoto Terada, Managing Director, Rome Semiconductor Private Limited, to do the exchange. We welcome you. Congratulations and good wishes. Keynes Semicon has announced a strategic investment of rupees 500 crore in Ahmedabad-based startup Spectra Gauge Systems to accelerate India's capabilities in advanced outer space imaging and semiconductor technologies. We invite on stage Mr. Raghu Panikar, CEO Keynes, and CEO Spectra Gauge, Arup Banerjee. This partnership aims to tap into an estimated 3,500 crore domestic market projected to grow at over 14% annually over the next 5 years across government and private sector space applications in India. Congratulations and good wishes. The National Institute of Electronics and Information Technology, NIELIT, under the Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, Government of India, is deemed to be a university. Offers industry-aligned programs in advancing skilling in artificial intelligence, cybersecurity, semiconductor technologies, and next-generation computing. We invite on stage Mr. Madan Mohan Tripathi, Director General, NIELIT, and Mr. Nitin Sangwan, IS Director, Directorate of Employment and Training. Congratulations. The Government of Gujarat is collaborating with Centre for Development of Advanced Computing, Bangalore, for establishing the Chip-In Extension Centre and a Centre of Excellence in VLSI design. We invite on stage Dr. S.D. Sudarshan, Executive Director, CDAC, Bangalore, and Ms. Neha Kumari, IS, Mission Director, GSEM. Many, many congratulations. The centre will serve as a state-level semiconductor design, innovation, and entrepreneurship hub. We now mark the commencement of construction for Project Samarth in collaboration with Indian Institute of Technology, Gandhinagar. The state-of-the-art Workforce Development Centre is being established with MeitY, GOI, DST, GOG and industry partners including Tata Electronics and Synopsys. With an estimated cost of 194.21 crores, Project Samarth will become a cornerstone of Gujarat's semi-talent ecosystem. Let's have a look on the video, please.
IIT Gandhinagar, with support from the Government of Gujarat, launches Silicon and Advanced Semiconductor Manufacturing Research and Training Hub, Samarth. Projected to be a leading center for semiconductor workforce development and indigenous R&D. Samarth will have facilities to achieve its mission of training technicians, operators and engineers, development of niche semiconductor devices and processes, and indigenous process tool development.
Samarth is a game-changing initiative by Government of Gujarat at IIT Gandhinagar. Samarth shall lay a strong foundation in development of trained and skilled manpower.
With multiple semiconductor manufacturing projects lined up, Samarth will shape Gujarat's semiconductor ecosystem for Viksit Bharat 2047.
Congratulations and good wishes. On the world's most renowned Arizona State University stands at the forefront of semiconductor skilling and workforce development, cutting-edge research, industry collaboration and talent creation to power the global chip ecosystem. In order to witness this wonderful state, we will now have a look at the video address of Padma Shri 2025, Professor Sethuraman Panchanathan, sir, NSF Director, USA.
Good morning to all of you, Honorable Chief Minister Patel, Honorable Union Minister Vaishnav, Honorable Deputy Chief Minister Sangvi, Honorable IT Minister Modwadia. I'm delighted to be with all of you and all the amazing people that are assembled there. I just wanted to say just a few words. Successful ecosystems of this type typically have these following ingredients: vision, commitment, investments, infrastructure, partnerships, and most important of all, talent. Talent is what makes everything sustained and successful forever. And so that's an important point that we need to keep in mind. A few years ago, I had the good fortune of working with Commerce Secretary Gina Raimondo at the time. The two of us conceptualized the Chips and Science Act with Congress and the administration, and then unveiled that. And as part of that, a significant component was this university industry government partnership. And I had the good fortune of visiting the Gift City a few weeks ago. And I have to say that I couldn't be there in person because I was at the AI Summit, and it was a phenomenal event, outstanding event, and congratulations to the Prime Minister and the Honorable IT Minister. They did a phenomenal job. And I still am, sort of recovering from that excitement and energy. So I should say thank you first for that. And what this even portends is that kind of energy and enthusiasm. And when I visited Gift City, I had this good fortune of engaging with all the leaders of industry on the round table. And I was really impressed by the energy, the vision, and the commitment to doing all of this. Clearly, the infrastructure is being laid, and the announcement from Micron and my dear friend Sanjay Malhotra, whom we worked very closely with when I was at NSF, to see this remarkable progress that is being made at speed and scale is something, I think, to be beholden. So here's what I will tell you. I just want to share these few words. Coming from an ecosystem, Arizona, which just in the last 5 years has seen $300 billion of investment in semiconductor area. TSMC alone, coming here, has been a huge impetus. And the number of companies, as you know, Arizona had 4 to 5 decades of the semiconductor imprint, starting with Intel, Motorola, and subsequently spin-offs like Microchip and On Semiconductor and a whole host of companies. I won't have time to go into all the details. This ecosystem is very rich and very powerful in terms of what we do in the entire spectrum of what happens in the semiconductor area. But what I want to share in that context is the central engine, as I call them, the engine of innovation, the most innovative university in the United States, as attested by the U.S. News and World Report, for the last 13 years in a row, Arizona State University, which essentially partners with every one of these companies. In fact, it's been responsible for birthing of these companies. ASU's 80,000 students on campus, 100,000 students online. The Fulton Schools of Engineering alone is 30,000 students. And the programs, 50+ graduate programs and 25+ undergraduate programs, contributing to the semiconductor ecosystem, and the talent that is generated by that, the upskilling and reskilling that is being built for their success, has really made a huge impact. And if you talk to anybody in the semiconductor companies in this area, they will tell you that has been a huge recipe for their success. So what I wanted to share with you today is that we're excited to see this amazing ecosystem that is emerging in the state of Gujarat, with the amazing leadership, amazing commitment and talent that is emerging there. We commit at Arizona State University to work in partnership to see how we might build the talent with the other institutions that is there in the state, as well as research partnerships, and seeing how upskilling, reskilling, and those kinds of partnerships can be had so that you can do this at speed and scale. And we commit to doing that kind of a commitment, engagement with you to this partnership mindset. So I'm very excited to be part of this event, and I look forward to seeing all of you in person during my next visit. Thank you so much for the opportunity.
Thank you very much, sir, for joining. Ladies and gentlemen, Project Semicon Shield is an initiative of the Home Department, Government of Gujarat, India's first dedicated center for semiconductor security. This initiative will secure and strengthen semiconductor ecosystem growth across Dholera and Sanand clusters. Let's witness through an audio-visual film.
Semicon Shield. In the race to power the future, security is not optional. It is foundational. As Gujarat is evolving into a semiconductor manufacturing hub, the government of Gujarat is taking up an initiative to establish Semicon Shield. But critical innovations face unique threats. From IP theft to industrial espionage, the stakes have never been higher. Introducing Semicon Shield, India's first dedicated center of excellence for mitigating and managing semiconductor manufacturing industry specific threats and ensuring a secure environment focusing on physical, operational and strategic challenges. Gujarat Semicon Shield will be structured around specialized components, Intelligence and Threat Analysis Center, AI-based surveillance and technology testing, Emergency Response Command and Control Center, Legal and IP Support Cell, Disaster Preparedness and Risk Scenario Simulation, Semiconductor Sector Specific Security Training Wing, Investigation and Digital Forensics Support Unit, Industry Coordination Platform. Semicon Shield will galvanize trust-based synergy among institutions to defend against common threats and fortify the resilience of Gujarat's semiconductor ecosystem. Semicon Shield, securing the future of Gujarat Silicon.
Thank you, Government of Gujarat, for this initiative. Behind every breakthrough is a commitment to the soil of Gujarat. To address the mission of making our state the knowledge capital of the semiconductor world, I invite the Honourable Minister, Shri Arjun Modbhadia sir, for his inspiring words. Welcome, sir.
Honorable Chief Minister Bhupendra Bhai Patel, Honorable Minister for Railways and Electronics Ashwini Vaishnav ji, Honorable Deputy Chief Minister R. Sanghvi ji, dignitaries on the dais, and friends. Yesterday, February 28th, marked the dawn of a new era for India and global semiconductor landscape, when our visionary Prime Minister and world's most popular leader Narendra Modi ji inaugurated the Micron ATMP plant in the Sanand. लेकिन एक नया सूरज कल राइज हुआ है, लेकिन बहुत बाकी है अभी। यहाँ इंडस्ट्री लीडर बैठे हुए हैं, सामने भी इतने डिग्निटरीज हैं। उसी समय लंबी बात न करते हुए मैं इतना ही कहूँगा कि अब भी बहुत कुछ बाकी है। हमारे प्रधानमंत्री जी चैलेंजेस को अपॉर्चुनिटी में बदलते हैं। कोविड-19 आया, दुनिया को बचाना था। ये चैलेंज थी वैक्सीन बनाने की। वैक्सीन बनाया, देश के 140 लोगों को दिया और दुनिया को भी सप्लाई किया। इंडस्ट्रियल प्रोडक्शन होल्ड हो गया था। सेमीकंडक्टर की जो सप्लाई चेन है वो डिसरप्ट थी, वो चैलेंज भी लिया और कल हमने माइक्रोन का पहला प्लांट, एक नया सवेरा कल हमने देखा। लेकिन मैंने कहा वैसी तरह हमारे सरकार के हमारे मेंटर भूपेंद्र भाई पटेल और ऊर्जावान डेप्यूटी चीफ मिनिस्टर हर्ष संघवी जी बैठे हैं, जो नए मिशन के आर्किटेक्ट अश्विनी वैष्णव जी हैं, जो सपने को साकार कर रहे हैं भारत के। तो मैं आप सबको यह कहूँगा कि सेमीकंडक्टर के बैकवर्ड और फॉरवर्ड इंटीग्रेशन में अभी बहुत कुछ करना है। मैं आप सब लोगों को इनवाइट करता हूँ कि आप यहाँ आइए, हम आप सबके साथ हैं, आप सबके पार्टनर हैं। जो एकेडेमिया में के फील्ड में से आए हुए हैं उनको भी कहूँगा कि ये जो सेंचुरी है, नॉलेज की सेंचुरी है, तो बदलाव लाइए और बदलाव लाकर हमारे देश को दुनिया के नॉलेज लीडर बनाने में आप भी कुछ कंट्रीब्यूट करिए। ऐसी भावनाएं व्यक्त करते हुए आपका सबका ये सेमी कनेक्ट 2026 में स्वागत है। भारत माता की जय।
धन्यवाद माननीय मंत्री महोदय। You can use the interpreter. Channel 1 is for English and Channel 2 is for Hindi. मजबूत प्रशासन, सुरक्षित वातावरण और उद्योग अनुकूल नीतियों के माध्यम से गुजरात के विकास को नई गति देने वाले एक ऊर्जावान नेता, मैं विनम्रतापूर्वक आमंत्रित करती हूं श्री हर्ष भाई संघवी जी, माननीय उप मुख्यमंत्री गुजरात सरकार को, कि वे अपना विशेष संबोधन प्रदान करें।
Honorable Chief Minister Shri Bhupendra Bhai Patel, I would like to thankful to Honorable Minister Shri Ashwini ji Vaishnav on behalf of all the youth from my state. He is the man with vision and mission, a man who is driving semiconductor mission in India. I'm really thankful to you, sir. Honorable Minister Shri Arjun Bhai Modwadia, Chief Secretary Shri Manoj Kumar Das, and all the champions who are on the stage, on the dais, off the dais, I welcome you all to the state of Gujarat. Welcome to the state which is having 5% of India's population, 6% of India's geographical area, a state which is contributing more than 18% of total manufacturing output, a state which is contributing more than 8% in India's total GDP, a state which is contributing more than 30% of India's total export, a state which is contributing, which is handling more than 40% of India's total cargo, a state which is having ecosystem, a state which is leader in manufacturing diamonds, textiles, engineering, pharmaceuticals, and many other fields. I welcome you all to the land of immense opportunity, emotions, to the land of Gujarat. I welcome you all. कल भारत ने एक नया इतिहास लिखा है। ये इतिहास गुजरात की धरती पे लिखा गया। देश के प्रधानमंत्री आदरणीय श्री नरेंद्र भाई मोदी जी ने देश के लाखों करोड़ों लोगों का सपना कल साकार किया है। दशकों पहले देखा गया सपना, जो भारत देश के पूर्व में रहे अनेक प्रधानमंत्री जी द्वारा प्रयास किए गए, मैं सभी का आभार मानता हूं। लेकिन जिस प्रकार से मोदी जी ने देश एवं दुनिया भर में भारत के लिए एक नया विश्वास प्रस्तुत किया है, एक नया विश्वास जो हासिल किया है, उसी के कारण सालों से जो प्रयास किए गए, हर प्रयास कहीं ना कहीं कोई ना कोई कारणों से हमारे निष्फल जा रहे थे। एक नए विश्वास के साथ, एक नई रणनीति के साथ, नए पॉलिसीज के साथ, मोदी जी के ब्रांड से भारत ने सेमीकंडक्टर इंडस्ट्रीज में अपनी मजबूत नींव हासिल की है और गुजरात में 10 में से महत्वपूर्ण अनेक प्रोजेक्ट हासिल करने में मुख्यमंत्री श्री भूपेंद्र भाई पटेल के मार्गदर्शन में गुजरात सरकार को यह सफलता हासिल हुई है। सानंद भारत देश का नया सिलिकॉन वैली बनने जा रहा है। सानंद में सेमीकंडक्टर इंडस्ट्रीज को लेके इकोसिस्टम क्रिएट करने के लिए भारत सरकार के और खास तौर पे हमारे मंत्री श्री अश्विनी जी के मार्गदर्शन में गुजरात सरकार कामगिरी कर रही है। केवल सानंद में ही नहीं, देश एवं दुनिया भर के लिए धोलेरा SIR एक बहुत ही महत्वपूर्ण एग्जाम्पल क्रिएट हो रहा है। धोलेरा में जिस प्रकार से टाटा के द्वारा एक ऐतिहासिक और भारत का सबसे पहला फैब जो धोलेरा में बनने जा रहा है, 95,000 करोड़ रुपए के इन्वेस्टमेंट के साथ ये फैब जब तैयार होगा, मेरे देश के और राज्य के हजारों युवाओं को उसमें नई अपॉर्चुनिटी मिलने वाली है। खासतौर पे कल माइक्रोन के इनॉग्रेशन में जब प्रधानमंत्री जी कई युवाओं को जब मिल रहे थे और संजय जी के साथ जब हमारी बात हो रही थी, और मैं माइक्रोन का इसके लिए आभार मान रहा हूं कि गुजरात एवं भारत के कई युवाओं को अलग अलग देश में भेज के उन्होंने उनको तैयार किया। और जब मैं उनके एक्सपीरियंस सुन रहा था, मुझे बहुत ही गर्व हो रहा था। भले मेरे देश के युवा मलेशिया, सिंगापुर, इंडोनेशिया ये ट्रेनिंग के लिए गए हो, लेकिन माइक्रोन एवं अलग अलग कंपनीज का ये एक्सपीरियंस है, वो जब ट्रेंड होके आ रहे हैं तो और देशों के युवाओं से ज्यादा मेहनत से ज्यादा अच्छी तरह से काम कर रहे हैं। ये अपने लिए बहुत ही बड़ा अचीवमेंट है। आज मैं यहां पे सेमीकंडक्टर की विशेषता वो आपसे सीखने आया हूं, कहने नहीं आया हूं, लेकिन एज एन स्टेट गवर्नमेंट मुख्यमंत्री श्री भूपेंद्र भाई पटेल के मार्गदर्शन में मैं केवल यही कहने आया हूं कि आप आइडियाज लाइए, आप आपके विजन लेके यहां आइए, आप आपके सपने लेके यहां आइए। आपके सपने साकार करने के लिए ये स्टेट गवर्नमेंट आपके साथ हमेशा खड़ी है। आप छोटे से छोटी चीजों में ये पूरी हमारी स्टेट गवर्नमेंट आपके साथ खड़ी है। आपको मैं एक दो एग्जांपल देना चाहूंगा जिसमें टाटा और माइक्रोन दोनों हमारे साक्षी बने, और भी कई सेमीकंडक्टर जो इंडस्ट्रीज है वो उसमें साक्षी है। ये स्टेट गवर्नमेंट ये सुपीरियर या फिर हम ईगो के साथ चलाने वाली स्टेट गवर्नमेंट नहीं है। हम आपके छोटे से छोटे प्रॉब्लम को ये मानते हैं कि हम उससे कुछ सीखेंगे, हम उसमें मेहनत करेंगे और आप लोग को रिजल्ट लाके आपके सपने यहां पे कैसे साकार हो उस दिशा में सोचने वाले लोग हैं। हम इगोइस्ट लोग नहीं है कि हमने देश का सबसे सबसे अच्छी तरह से ग्रोथ पाने वाला स्टेट है तो हम क्यों लोगों का सोचें, हम क्यों लोगों का सुने। हम ये सोच के साथ काम नहीं करते। हम हर सुबह हमारे इन्वेस्टर्स के पास से कुछ नया सीखते हैं। हम हर सुबह आपकी कंप्लेंट्स को हमारी ताकत बना के वो काम पूर्ण करके आपको नई फैसिलिटीज प्रोवाइड करते हैं। एक छोटी सी मैं आपको बात बताना चाहता हूं। किसी ने होटल्स की कंप्लेन की, हमने बताया कि आप सबसे नजदीक का स्टेट गवर्नमेंट का कोई भी लैंड ढूंढिए, हम वहां पे आपको जब तक हमारी होटल्स का काम कंप्लीट आने वाले 1 साल में वहां पे इतने हजार रूम्स जब तक बन जाते हैं तब तक आपको जितने भी 5 स्टार फैसिलिटीज के टेंट चाहिए विद इन 60 डेज हम लोग आपको प्रोवाइड करेंगे। हम ये सोच के साथ काम करने वाले लोग हैं। तो मैं आप सबका गुजरात की धरती पे फिर से एक बार स्वागत करता हूं। आप सभी लोगों को मैं केवल इतना ही कहना चाहता हूं, छोटी छोटी लुभावनी लालच में कहीं और जाने की जरूरत नहीं है। देखिए, मेरे राज्य में जो आपको मिलेगा वो कहीं पे और नहीं मिलने वाला। ये राज्य में लोगों का प्यार आपको मिलने वाला है। ये एक राज्य ऐसा है जहां पे सबसे ज्यादा रिटर्न ऑफ इन्वेस्टमेंट की गारंटी आपको मिलने वाली है। ये एक राज्य ऐसा है जो सालों से स्टेबिलिटी के साथ आपके साथ खड़ा है। ये एक राज्य ऐसा है जो आज की पीढ़ी जो इन्वेस्ट करेगी वो आने वाली 10 पीढ़ियों तक सुरक्षित आपका इन्वेस्टमेंट रहेगा। ये गारंटी के साथ आप सबका मैं गुजरात की धरती पे फिर से एक बार स्वागत करता हूं। बहुत बहुत आभार।
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद सर आपके प्रेरणादायक और मार्गदर्शी विचारों के लिए। भारत को डिजिटल और सेमीकंडक्टर आत्मनिर्भरता की दिशा में तेजी से आगे बढ़ाने वाले दूरदर्शी नेतृत्व, ऐसे नेता जिनकी नीतियों ने भारत को वैश्विक इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स और सेमीकंडक्टर मानचित्र पर सशक्त पहचान दिलाई है। मैं सादर आमंत्रित करती हूं श्री अश्विनी वैष्णव जी, माननीय केंद्रीय मंत्री इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स एवं सूचना प्रौद्योगिकी, भारत सरकार, कि वे अपना विशेष संबोधन प्रदान करें। बहुत बहुत स्वागत है सर।
आज सुबह से एक बार भी जो भाव मन में हमेशा रहता है अभी तक हुआ नहीं है। शुरुआत उसी से होनी चाहिए। भारत माता की, भारत माता की, वो उधर भारत माता की, इधर भी भारत माता की। अब जोश आया। गुजरात के कर्मयोगी और कर्मठ मुख्यमंत्री श्री भूपेंद्र भाई पटेल जी, बहुत ही ऊर्जावान और नौजवान, जिन्होंने अभी अपने भाषण से एक नया बेंचमार्क सेट किया, ऐसे श्री हर्ष भाई सांघवी जी, उप मुख्यमंत्री जी, साथ ही मंत्री श्री अर्जुन भाई मोडवड़िया जी, उपस्थित सभी अधिकारी बंधु और इंडस्ट्री के सभी कैप्टन्स जो मंच पे भी हैं और मंच के साथ भी हैं, आप सबको मेरा बहुत बहुत नमस्कार। विश यू अ वेरी गुड मॉर्निंग। जो जापान से आए उनको ओहाई गोजाइमास। साथियों, आज हम इस मोड़ पे खड़े हैं जहां पर एक बहुत बड़ी जर्नी का पहला स्टेप लिया गया। टुडे वी आर स्टैंडिंग एट अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टर्निंग पॉइंट इन आवर हिस्ट्री, in our industry, in the way our semiconductor journey is going to be written in our country. Honorable Prime Minister saw this dream that India should become a semiconductor nation. This is not the first time India has seen that dream. We have seen that dream in the past also. But the way our Prime Minister clearly laid out the policy, focused on execution, and meticulously followed up each and every part of this journey, that is what really led to the culmination of this journey in the first major step yesterday. Thank you, Sanjay, for starting this first plant of Micron in India, in Sanand here. I was sharing with Harsh Bhai and Honorable Chief Minister yesterday that when we made the first presentation to PM in 2021, we had sought a time of 45 minutes. But our Prime Minister that day spent almost 3 hours with us going through each and every detail of that program. That's the kind of commitment that our Prime Minister has shown for semiconductor mission. And that is the result. That is why his vision, his focus on execution, his clear commitment, and that commitment is followed up with lots and lots of efforts by the state government, for which I really would like to thank Honorable Chief Minister, sir. Your meticulous follow-up, your continuous persuasion, and each and every member of your team who worked on this, along with the Government of India's team, as one team to make that successful vision be here on the ground. So thank you so much to each and every person who has given your huge efforts in this journey. This journey of last 4 years is a journey where we have started a totally new industry in our country. And starting a totally new industry means getting that entire ecosystem in place, understanding that new journey. It was a very steep learning curve. And we were very pragmatic. We knew that we are starting a new industry which is extremely complex. I give this example that if you want to write your name on this nail of the thumb, it's okay, you can develop that skill of writing the name. But if you have to write the entire Ramayana on this nail, that is what semiconductor industry is. That kind of precision is required, and that is not possible without the extremely complex ecosystem that comes with it. That's why we decided to first learn to walk before you run. That was the principle we followed. Very pragmatic principle. Learn to walk before you run. So that first principle of learning to walk is now done. That first principle is completed. That first objective is achieved. Now the time has come to learn to run, and run at a good pace so that we can have this journey for many, many years in our country. Our next step will be Semicon 2.0. And Semicon 2.0 will be totally reverse of the Semicon 1.0. Semicon 1.0 was focused on getting the manufacturing facilities in India. We got that. We have 10 plants. First plant started commercial production yesterday. Very soon the second plant will also start the commercial production. I heard that the product qualification is already done. I won't take the name here. Let that be a quiz for, let that be a surprise for you. But that will probably happen in next one and a half months. So, in the Semicon 2.0, our priority number one will be design ecosystem, so that the deep tech startups, they get the opportunity to develop the next Qualcomm, the next Broadcom, the next NVIDIA, and it's not going to be an easy journey. It's going to be a very, very humongous task. We understand the complexity of it. That's why we are very realistic and very pragmatic about it. That will be our topmost focus in the Semicon 2.0, starting a deep tech startup ecosystem which focuses on semiconductor design, which creates those innovative products which can then be manufactured in our fabs. The priority number two will be getting the equipment manufacturing and equipment design ecosystem in our country. We will manufacture chips. We will also manufacture the machines which are used in manufacturing chips, and we will also manufacture the materials which are used in manufacturing chips. That is the focus of our Semicon 2.0. The material ecosystem, the machines ecosystem, the equipment ecosystem, the testing and validation ecosystem, that has to take strong roots in our country, because as our Prime Minister has always told us, look at a 20-year journey. Don't look at a 4-year, 5-year journey. This is a 20-year journey. So in a 20-year journey, to be successful, the foundation has to be very strong. And that foundation will be strong if we have the entire equipment and material and testing and validation ecosystem well established in a country. We have seen the example of Japan. Japan could very quickly pick up from its glorious past because it has the ecosystem. If it did not have the ecosystem, then from 45 nanometer, which it used to manufacture decades ago, it wouldn't have been possible for Japan to go to 2 nanometers today. It's possible because of that ecosystem. We learned that. And because of that learning, in our Semicon 2.0, our focus is going to be equipment and material testing and validation as our second biggest priority. The third big priority will of course be talent, which has been a very important priority in the first version of Semicon also. In the first version, we promised 85,000 engineers to be trained in semiconductor design over a period of 10 years. Happy to share with you, in the 315 universities where we have world's latest EDA tools, Cadence, Synopsys, Siemens, students are actually designing chips. Those chips are manufactured in Mohali, a small laboratory that we have, SCL Mohali. Those chips are tested for actual functioning. And today, from Assam to Gujarat, from Kashmir to Kanyakumari, university students are designing chips. Tell me, industry champions, how many colleges or universities in the world can claim that their undergrad and grad students are actually designing chips which get manufactured and get validated as final product. I asked this question in Davos, not more than double digit, definitely not more than lower 3 digits in the entire world. And here in India, 315 universities which actually have these capabilities. So the 85,000 talent target over 10 years has been achieved in 4 years itself. Ajit ji, what is the talent gap which is going to be there in the trillion to 2 trillion capacity? Any numbers, broad numbers? 2 million. 2 million? Did I hear it right? 2 million talent gap will be there as the semicon industry globally moves from its current 800, 900 billion to 1 trillion to 2 trillion level. 2 million. Young friends present here, Harsh bhai, 2 million gap has to be filled from India. That 2 million means opportunities for our youth. That 2 million gap means opportunities for our students. That 2 million gap means that is where our youth will get that next huge wave of employment which will come in the semiconductor industry. And we are prepared for that. This 315 university number, now we will take it to 500 universities. Each and every state will have so many universities and colleges where the students get trained in semiconductor design, semiconductor manufacturing, semiconductor testing, semiconductor validation, and that creates the huge opportunity, the huge continuous stream of opportunity. That's our focus in Semicon 2.0. Friends, all the participants in this journey, and I would especially thank the AI Summit investment commitments which have come, $250 billion investments in infra layer, and $17 billion in deep tech VC funding. The second one is more important than the first one because that is going to develop, that is going to create those next round of deep tech startups which our country deserves to bring in the world. Provided tax incentives up to 2047. Have you heard of any other country which has given policy certainty? And these times are very interesting times. Policy certainty is something which is so very important. Till 2047, we have tax incentives for data centers. And that means the entire world's data can now come to India. We have a very strong IT industry in our country. The IT industry knows how enterprise architecture works. So the IT industry, which provided software services in the past, can now provide AI-based services going forward. The same IT industry, which can go into a banking company, go into an insurance company, go into a manufacturing company, go into a logistics company, understand the architecture and provide the technology services. That IT industry can now provide the AI-based services. The foundation for bringing the entire data of the world to India has been laid by our Prime Minister in the budget, where incentives up to 2047 have been given for setting up data centers. I'll request Gujarat also to take this big opportunity because you have surplus power, you have clean power, and the commitment and the willpower, more as important as the clean power, it is the willpower which makes things move, that is there in the government of Gujarat. So take this opportunity of bringing data centers to Gujarat. This trio of AI, semiconductor, and electronics manufacturing. And just to share with you, electronics manufacturing used to be just about 2 lakh crore, 2 trillion rupees industry just a decade ago. Now it is 12 trillion rupees industry, 12 lakh crore rupees worth industry, and 2.5 million people are employed in it. 25 lakh persons are employed in the electronics manufacturing industry. And it is growing at CAGR of 20% plus. It's an exponential growth in electronics manufacturing, with components, with materials, with capital equipment, with final products, with finished goods. Practically the entire ecosystem is coming to India, and that is going to take the next phase of growth in the coming 3 to 4 years. So be a part of that, be a part of this trio of AI, semiconductor, and electronics manufacturing. Friends, thank you so much for being a part of this journey. This journey has just begun. The next few years are going to be the years of growth in electronics, semiconductors, and AI. Thank you very much. Once again, wish you all the very best. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir, for your visionary and inspiring address. Your leadership continues to power India's semiconductor transformation journey. गुजरात आज भारत के सेमीकंडक्टर इकोसिस्टम में सबसे आगे खड़ा है और इसकी प्रेरणा हमारी प्रगतिशील नीतियों, विश्व स्तरीय बुनियादी ढांचे और निर्णायक शासन से मिलती है। इस परिवर्तनकारी यात्रा के नेतृत्व में एक ऐसे नेता है जिनकी दूरदर्शिता ने गुजरात को वैश्विक तकनीकी निवेश के लिए सबसे पसंदीदा डेस्टिनेशन के रूप में स्थापित किया है। मैं अत्यंत सम्मान के साथ गुजरात के माननीय मुख्यमंत्री श्री भूपेंद्र भाई पटेल जी को उनके विशेष संबोधन के लिए आमंत्रित करती हूं। आइए तालियों से उनका स्वागत करें।
गुजरात सेमीकनेक्ट कॉन्फ्रेंस 2026 कार्यक्रम में हमारे साथ मंच पर उपस्थित केंद्रीय मंत्री श्री अश्विनी जी वैष्णव, मेरे साथी नायब मुख्यमंत्री श्री हर्षभाई संघवी, मेरे साथी मंत्री श्री अर्जुन भाई मोडवाडिया, राज्य के मुख्य सचिव श्री मनोज कुमार दास, माइक्रोन कंपनी के चेयरमैन, प्रेसिडेंट एंड सीईओ श्री संजय मेहरोत्रा, टाटा इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स के एमडी डॉक्टर रणधीर ठाकुर, आईएसएम के सीईओ श्री अमितेश कुमार सिन्हा, सीजी सेमी प्राइवेट लिमिटेड के चेयरमैन श्री गिरीश चंद्र चतुर्वेदी, सेमी ग्लोबल के प्रेसिडेंट और सीईओ श्री अजीत मनोचा, काइनेक टेक्नोलॉजी के एमडी श्री रमेश कानन, उद्योग विभाग के अधिक मुख्य सचिव श्रीमती ममता वर्मा, साइंस एंड टेक्नोलॉजी विभाग के सचिव श्रीमती पी भारती, सभी आमंत्रित अतिथिगण, प्रेस मीडिया के मित्र, सभी को मेरा नमस्कार। विश्व नेता और यशस्वी प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र भाई मोदी जी की प्रेरणा से गुजरात में सेमी कनेक्ट कॉन्फ्रेंस 2026 का यह गौरवपूर्ण आयोजन है। कल ही माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी के कर कमलों से साणंद में माइक्रोन के सेमीकंडक्टर प्लांट का शुभारंभ हुआ है। आज इस कॉन्फ्रेंस के माध्यम से हमने भारत के टेक्नोलॉजी युग को रिवॉल्यूशन का शंखनाद किया है। ये दोनों अवसर इस बात को सिद्ध करते हैं कि श्री आदरणीय श्री मोदी साहब सेमीकंडक्टर सेक्टर में देश को एक ग्लोबल लीडर बनाने के लिए पूरी तरह से प्रतिबद्ध है। आदरणीय श्री मोदी जी के विजन से 21वीं सदी का भारत आज सेमीकंडक्टर, एआई, डीप टेक, मशीन लर्निंग जैसे क्षेत्र में अपनी वैश्विक भूमिका को और मजबूत बनाने के लिए तेजी से आगे बढ़ रहा है। प्रधानमंत्री जी के नेतृत्व में नया भारत पॉलिसीज से प्रोडक्शन तक बदलाव की तीव्र गति से अपना आगे बढ़ा रहा है। आज से शुरू हो रही सेमीकनेक्ट कॉन्फ्रेंस 2026 भी भारत के ग्रोथ इंजन गुजरात को टेक इंजन ऑफ द वर्ल्ड बनाने का संकल्प है। इस कॉन्फ्रेंस से गुजरात एक मैसेज देना चाहता है। गुजरात में पॉलिसी स्टेबिलिटी है, ट्रांसपेरेंसी है, ईज ऑफ डूइंग बिजनेस है और डेवलपमेंट के लिए पॉलिटिकल विल भी है। अब सेमीकंडक्टर और चिप मैन्युफैक्चरिंग में भी गुजरात फास्ट मूवर बनने जा रहा है। आज विश्व में सेमीकंडक्टर क्षेत्र के विकास के नए स्थान, नए पार्टनर्स और नए अवसर तरासे जा रहे हैं। प्रधानमंत्री श्री मोदी जी के नेतृत्व में पॉलिसी मेकिंग, टेक्नोलॉजी आधारित विकास को प्राथमिकता और ईज ऑफ डूइंग बिजनेस के कारण भारत ग्लोबल कंपनीज की पहली पसंद बना है। जब विश्व के निवेश भारत में इन्वेस्टमेंट के लिए आते हैं तब उनकी फर्स्ट चॉइस गुजरात रहती है, क्योंकि श्री मोदी जी के नेतृत्व में गुजरात डेवलपमेंट का रोल मॉडल है। गुजरात को 2.5 दशक से भी अधिक समय से श्री मोदी जी के नेतृत्व का लाभ मिला है और हमने उनकी लीडरशिप में गुड गवर्नेंस के बेंचमार्क प्रस्थापित किए हैं। धौलेरा तथा सानंद में सेमीकंडक्टर क्षेत्र के लिए क्वालिटी इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर के साथ प्लग एंड प्ले फैसिलिटी उपलब्ध और भविष्य की जरूरियात के अनुसार इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर का हम निर्माण कर रहे हैं। धौलेरा सानंद में भी चिप मैन्युफैक्चरिंग और गिफ्ट सिटी में डिजाइन एवं फाइनेंस के समन्वय से गुजरात में इस क्षेत्र के लिए एंड टू एंड एक्सक्लूसिव इकोसिस्टम तैयार है। धौलेरा एसआईआर अब केवल ब्लूप्रिंट नहीं रहा, भारत का पहला सेमीकॉन सिटी बन चुका है। गिफ्ट सिटी में एआई सेंटर ऑफ एक्सेलेंस और ग्लोबल फिनटेक कंपनियों द्वारा मॉडल लैब्स की स्थापना भी की गई है। हम अपनी लॉजिस्टिक व्यवस्था को आधुनिक बना रहे हैं। डेडिकेटेड फ्रेट कॉरिडोर लगभग पूर्ण हो गया है। गुजरात देश का पावर सरप्लस स्टेट है। आज जब विश्व के उद्योग कार्बन फुटप्रिंट और कार्बन टैक्स को लेकर चिंता जता रहे हैं, ऐसे में गुजरात रिन्यूएबल एनर्जी सेक्टर में अग्रणी रहते हुए ग्रीन ग्रोथ को प्राथमिकता दे रहा है। इस इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर और इकोसिस्टम के साथ हम गुजरात में सेमीकॉन इंडस्ट्रीज का स्वागत करते हैं। आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री जी के नेतृत्व और मार्गदर्शन में हम 2030 तक गुजरात को एशिया का अग्रणी सेमीकंडक्टर मैन्युफैक्चरिंग और डिजाइन हब बनाने के संकल्प के साथ काम कर रहे हैं। इतना ही नहीं, सेमीकॉन इंडस्ट्रीज के लिए युवा स्किल वर्कफोर्स तैयार करने के लिए भी गुजरात कमिटेड है। इस हेतु हम आईआईटी गांधीनगर में 194 करोड़ रुपए की लागत से समर्थ प्रोजेक्ट तहत नैनो फैब्रिकेशन लैब का निर्माण कर रहे हैं। यह लैब हमारा स्टूडेंट्स और प्रोफेशनल्स की ट्रेनिंग के लिए हब एंड स्पोक मॉडल पर कार्यरत होगा। स्किल डेवलपमेंट के लिए इंडस्ट्रीज और एकेडमी के सहयोग से भविष्य के करिकुलम डेवलपमेंट करने का भी हमारा आयोजन है। सेमीकॉन सेक्टर में गुजरात की बढ़ती हुई इस अग्रसरता से जुड़ते हुए आज इस सेक्टर में 1100 करोड़ रुपए के इन्वेस्टमेंट के 8 एमओयू भी किए गए हैं। मैं सेमीकॉन सेक्टर के सभी निवेशकों को आश्वस्त करता हूं कि ग्लोबल वार्मिंग की चुनौतियों से निपटने के लिए तत्पर गुजरात में आपका इन्वेस्टमेंट सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट के बेंचमार्क स्थापित करेगा। सेमीकॉन सेक्टर में न्यू इन्वेस्टमेंट एंड पार्टनरशिप की अपॉर्चुनिटीज से चिप मैन्युफैक्चरिंग की दिशा में यह कॉन्फ्रेंस आत्मनिर्भर गुजरात से आत्मनिर्भर भारत का मार्ग प्रशस्त करेगी। विकसित भारत एट 2047 के प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र भाई मोदी जी के संकल्प को हम चिप से चैंपियन तक के सफर से पूरा करेंगे। इसी अपेक्षा के साथ मैं अपनी वाणी को विराम देता हूं। भारत माता की जय। वंदे मातरम। जय जय गरवी गुजरात।
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद माननीय मुख्यमंत्री महोदय। आपके इस फ्यूचर रेडी विजन ने हम सभी में एक नया उत्साह भर दिया है। यह स्पष्ट है कि आपके नेतृत्व में गुजरात न केवल भारत बल्कि दुनिया के सेमीकंडक्टर भविष्य का नेतृत्व करने के लिए पूरी तरह तैयार है। In Gujarat, we don't dream, we deliver. Our heritage is built on the foundation of vibrant enterprise, and today that legacy meets the cutting edge of technology. A heartfelt abhar to our Honorable Chief Minister Sir, Honorable Minister Sirs and dignitaries for their guiding light, and to our global partners for their unwavering trust in our soil. The inaugural session of Gujarat SemiConnect 2026 concludes here, but our shared future starts this very moment. Once again, thank you everyone. We request media to kindly proceed to hall number seminar 1 for media briefing. And after our dignitaries leave, we shall begin directly with